Today we have all the major updates of mixed martial arts, starting with the news Joe Rogan is spreading misinformation and facing criticism for it. It's very rare to see any kind of criticism against Joe Rogan, especially from UFC fighters, as most of them have a good relationship with him. However, recently, after Ronda Rousey's criticism, now Bryce Mitchell has accused Joe Rogan of misleading people. Mitchell recently appeared on the Twins podcast where he strongly criticized Joe Rogan. He revealed some fact regarding the evolution topic discussed by Rogan. Take a look.
I don't have the hatred for Joe Rogan that I have for some of these evil people, because Joe Rogan, he just stupid, man. He just doesn't know any better. He's stupid. He really thinks we came from monkeys. And here's oh yeah, he's a stupid man, and he's telling kids that. That's why he's so stupid, man. He's telling kids. That's why I hate that he's telling kids that, because I
know why he's saying that? Because he's a monkey lover.
Yeah, man. Well, here's what I want to tell him. I want to say, Joe, why don't you go a monkey and then see how many kids you can make with it? If you really believe that, Joe, because here's the thing: at one point or the other, if that's what you believe, a monkey a person, or a monkey and then made a person, or a caveman another caveman and made a monkey, and then at some point a monkey person and made a caveman and made a person. It does not make sense. And they're gonna, now here's where it
would be pretty hard to a monkey, man. Them things are strong.
But here's the thing, dude, it's like but here's how you know it's all bullshit, man. Well, you can just think about it and you just think, hey, it's all bullshit.
Jon Jones GOAT status at risk in the UFC. It's hard to understand what's going on in the UFC lately. First, Jon was supposed to fight Stipe Miocic, but the fight got canceled due to an injury. Then UFC thought about rescheduling the match, but for some reason, they postponed it again. Now Jon has decided to fight Tom Aspinall, but then there's talk about him backing out and fighting Alex Pereira instead. Meanwhile, Cormier believes that if Jones were to lose Tom Aspinall fight, it could potentially damage his reputation as one of the greatest fighters in the history of mixed martial arts. MMA Junkie recently interviewed Daniel Cormier, where DC revealed if Jon Jones is defeated by Aspinall, people will start to doubt his abilities.
Hey, from the greatness that is Jon Jones.
But that's BS. That's BS. That's BS. He loses to Aspinall. He loses to Aspinall. People will start to question if he's that guy, because that's how it works. That's how it works. I mean, for so long, there was never a question that Anderson Silva was always going to be considered the greatest of all time. Dude starts getting beat at the end of his career, and now your list: George St. Pierre, Jon Jones. Had he not started losing those fights, he would have still sat right by Jon Jones and George St. Pierre, if not above them. That's how it is.
Merab Dvalishvili drops another funny sketch. Colby Covington doesn't have any friends in the UFC, but says that he respects Sean O'Malley. It may sound a bit strange to hear, but Covington himself has acknowledged this. Many times, fighters state facts that put MMA fans in a different mindset. What we see isn't always the whole truth. Recently, Covington appeared on the Rush podcast where he revealed this.
Not really, because I don't have any friends in the UFC besides maybe, like, you know, Sean O'Malley's cool. I respect that kid a lot, but...
Oh, no, O'Malley. You said he's one of the only guys that you really like. Is that a happy dad thing, or what is it about O'Malley that you're like, yeah, I kind of with this guy?
Yeah, just, you know, he's not afraid to dye his hair and care what people think of him. You know, he puts his hair pink. He doesn't shit, but he doesn't care. You know, he goes out there and he shows them who he is. You know, he's an all-time great. He's undefeated. He's the champion of the world in the bantamweight division. So I just like his style. I think he's got great style, and he brings something unique to the business that a lot of these fighters don't do. Like, a lot of these guys, they're just fighters. Oh, I'll show up, I'm gonna fight. They have no, like, intellectual depth. They have no, like, thinking where they're more than just a fighter. They can sell these fights. They can create business for the UFC. So that's what Sean does, and that's why I respect him.
Khabib Nurmagomedov owes $3 million in unpaid taxes to Russian government. Khabib is in hot water with the Russian government. Reports indicate that he owes the Russian Federal Tax Services a hefty sum of 306 million rubles, which is around 3.3 million US dollars. Consequently, several bank accounts linked to Khabib, including his personal account his MMA promotions account, and a charity fund account have been frozen. Since retiring from the octagon in 2020, Khabib ventured into various business ventures. However, issues arose when he transferred ownership of some of these businesses. It's alleged that despite transferring ownership, Khabib's friends and family continued to manage the businesses, leading to the current predicament. What do you think about this? Share your opinion in the comments. Also, we've almost reached our 500 subscribers milestone. Congratulations to all of us. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so and hit the bell icon to receive notifications for future MMA updates.